Hi, welcome to Deliver 2026 in Amsterdam. This is our stand, nShift. We are Europe's largest multi-carrier full suite delivery management platform, both all the multi-carrier integrations as well as the full post-sale suites. We just had a talk on the stand here on the stage at Deliver. With me here is Johan Hellman, our Chief Product Officer. My name is Jurgen Leijdekker, CEO of nShift. And we talked about Agentic commerce. And specifically, what we were talking about is, hey, now in a world of Agentic commerce, the agent will never see your website. Now what? So this website has been optimized for, let's say, 25 years now, since the birth of e-commerce, for human behavior and all our kind of faulty psychology, like being distracted, being easily, fooled by, just putting things at the first ranking or limited information. An agent thinks very differently. So Johan, what were some of the conclusions?
Yeah, basically we're trying to explain, what changes with agents making the decisions.
Right.
And we went through how agents actually work and how they think, and then how data goes into their context and how they perceive the world. And I think the bottom line was basically three things that a retailer can do today to make themselves more agent-friendly. And the first is to actually lead with the carriers, to make sure that you show in your checkout which carrier you will offer, because people and agents, they will have opinions about carriers, and you can't just have one size fits all. So make sure that you have different carriers clearly visible in the checkout, that the agent or the human can make a choice. The second is to be very clear about the actual delivery promise that you make. So because you're going to be assessed on what you're offering, and you need to make it obvious, visible for the agent what the promise actually is.
Right.
Like, how will you deliver? What is the ETA? Where will it deliver to? How would that work? And what are the returns terms and all of that? And then the third, maybe the most important, is to make sure that you actually execute well. The delivery is good, because that's how you establish proof for future agents and future customers, because the traces that those successful deliveries leave on the internet in ratings, in posts on social media, in reviews, that will be picked up by agents. It will actually go even into the training data of newer models, next generation models, and they will intuitively know and have an opinion about it.
Right. Yeah.
So that was basically the three takeaways that we.
Yeah. No, very good. Yeah. So what we learned was that, this whole buying funnel, this online buying funnel, which has been optimized for humans, the agent almost falls through the funnel, because the agent comes to your website and already has made up its mind based on facts and figures that is found elsewhere, even from the training data. So not even facts and figures that it's finding right now when you as a human are asking it about a purchase question. And so this last part of the funnel, the delivery part, now becomes a differentiating factor. Whereas before, that was kind of an afterthought, because it was all driving towards the purchasing decision, and then you just have to deliver. Now the purchasing decision has almost been made already, agent falls through the funnel, and now the delivery becomes a differentiating factor. So if you want to talk about how to make delivery a differentiating factor for you, come talk to us at nShift. We've been doing this for 30 years. We're the largest in Europe. We have a full suite, and we'll see you here on the stand or anywhere else in Europe.